Okay, hello, it's FIFA Hero here again. As you guys can see, right here's the team I'm putting out for the first game. You guys might not be able to see it, but no, there aren't really any changes from the team that I showed you at the beginning here, other than that Kashi is back now, and he is a new player here and one of the higher rated players, but not the highest, and I do believe he could be a huge part, as him and Cousins will be our center defensive mids, and won't be the anchors of our defense, but they will be a huge part in keeping a clean sheets this year, because I do believe in that position being crucial. So I'll be right back to you guys once we get into the game. This is right here. First booking of the game comes 25 minutes in, and Brighton have been dominating this game, and we get our first real opportunity. We've had one opportunity, and they've had quite a few. Right here, they hit their first booking not long after it, and it's on Solly. And I must admit, today our biggest thing has been I don't want to say our strikers, because it's really only been one of them, who's Tony Watt has been very disappointing today. I hate saying that. I hate saying he's been disappointing, because he's been a big striker for us in the one preseason game I played. He played really well in that game. I felt, but now in this game he just hasn't been able to control the ball. He's gotten a few runs, and he gets pushed off the ball way too easy, and makes it way too easy for defenders to really be able to make him make a mistake, because they don't force him to make a mistake. They just sit there and he makes his own other free kick. That's been one good thing we've been doing today, I gotta admit, is getting a lot of free kicks, because I think that's our third one, which is, I know it's not a lot, but oh my god, right there's been the story of our game though. So free kicks are the one battle we're winning right now, and it's been very disappointing to see another game where we haven't been on the attack much early on, because that's what our preseason game was like. It was a lot of us defending for the first few minutes, and then we picked it up once we got into the second half. But let's be honest, guys, we cannot do that the whole year. The whole year cannot be us defending the first 40 minutes and then going on the attack twice in the first 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden we start clicking in our attack. And right here, so we get another. Is that another booking for him? I think it is. Yep, it's another booking for Brighton, who have had 2 bookings now in the first 41 minutes, which I am fine with them getting that many, because that will, later in the game, I think that could come in handy for us. Oh my gosh, we're messing up again. More just simple mistakes, getting powered off the ball and stuff is not it's not what's going to work next year. And in EA's bad switching system, I can't even see who I am at times. And then you draw somebody on sides, and right here, so you do see our passing hasn't even been that great either. 81% passing is not what we want to see. And right here, that shows how good our passing has been today. That's been about one of our better passes of the day. Hit the button to put a lot of power on, and he just lightly taps it. 7 saves from our goalie in the first 45 minutes is unacceptable. As now I will show you guys the first half stats, as we've had a terrible first half. In my mind, this has been greatly disappointing. You see 0 shots on target. They've had 3 shots, and all 3 of them been on target. We're somehow winning the possession battle. And then you see our tackles have been not a single tackle for us, and they have 5, but they also have 4 fouls and 2 yellow cards. But they also are winning the corner battle and the passing battle. It's been a very, very disappointing first half, if you ask me. And now I'll show you guys the player ratings. I know you guys probably can't see them, so I'll just zoom in real quick so you guys can see them. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too blurry for you guys. I'll just move the camera up there close enough so you guys can see. Henderson, our goalie, has a 10.0 in the first half, and then our defense highest rating is a 5.8. Very disappointing. Cousins has a 6.5, Kashi with that 6.4, Celebus with a 5.9, which I don't think that's fair. He hasn't really gotten much of a chance to prove. The same thing with Mackinock, he has had many chances. Tony Watt, I think, deserves a lot lower of a rating, and Goodmanson has done pretty decent. And I'm going to show you real quick why I don't think Tony Watt deserves the rating he's getting. And that's because of, hold on, let me get there. Tony Watt, he's lost possession one time, and there's been more than that. It's been about 5. And he's only made 2 passes throughout the game. He's touched the ball 3 times, and only 2, they're only counting him as touching it twice. And of those 2 times that they say he touched it, he's lost it, one of them, and then he's gotten rid of it 2 times on passes. But I don't even remember him getting a decent distance pass or anything. So I feel like their stats are a little bit off. But that's enough of me ranting on Tony Watt's poor performance in the first half. Let's get back into the game, and hopefully we can maybe get back at him. And already in the second half, I've had a few things to bring to you guys. I'll show you guys this corner after I show you what led to it. What led to it was very, very poor defending from us, as they get the ball off of us, and then they just kind of pass it around. Some great passing from them, but terrible defending from us. That's right here, as you see, almost give away the foul inside the box. Great hit, and then our guy almost puts it into the back of the net, and then after more terrible defending, they get a corner out of it. Our Henderson has single-handedly saved us I don't know how many times today, and right there, thank God we can start to try and hopefully push out from the back right now, because that's what we need to do. We need to get on the ball, get some possession going our way, and that was just terrible passing. That's been the story of this game. If you guys wanted to see a whole game highlights of this game, like the whole game's live, I wouldn't want to show them to you, because that's been our game. Has been pass the ball, get it to one of our midfielders or a defender sometimes, and then just watch them hoof it to somebody not even wearing a yellow jersey. Cousins has lost the ball too many times today. I gotta make some subs now. I am too tired of seeing us lose the ball to keep going like this. Cousins is out, and I'm gonna check something real quick. I want to see where can Merrick play. They say he can only really play right wing, but based on his stats, I'm gonna give him a run, because our attacking mids have been I hate saying this, but our attacking mids have kind of been garbage today, and so is Tony Watt. So we're gonna take these. We're gonna make 3 subs. I won't make all 3 of these subs at once. I'll leave Watt in for a little bit, but that is my plan of action right now, to kind of fix all the issues we're having today. And if these subs can work, I will put them into the starting lineup. Off on a run here. Could he possibly? He might actually be able to break open their defense, which would be the first. And he gets a penalty. He gets a pin in his first run. Merck is now an A-team player for that. He is now a starting 11 player for that. Yes, that is truly amazing to see us get our first real chance of the game, and us get a penalty awarded through it. As I'm going to go upper right, and he saves it. The goalie saves the PK, and that's going to be costly at the end of the game. Maybe if we don't get another shot off, guys. Here we go, end of the first game, and it's a disappointing 0-0 draw. We missed the penalty, and that was the heartbreak. Was missing the penalty that it should have sent us through. That penalty should have had this game in 1-0 for us. But to be truly honest, we didn't deserve it. And you can see 14 shots to R2. They had 8 on target to R2. 50% possession, and then we just played terrible. They outmuscled us, and they deserved a lot. Brighton deserved a lot more than a 0-0 draw. What am I going to do to fix that? I'm getting a young striker in. We are not dealing with that terrible, terrible attacking anymore. I'm paying up to get a striker in here. It's time I stop not paying the money to get a great player in here, and I just pay the money and bring in a good young striker here. It's time this happens, because we have done nothing this year. So far we have not done really anything notable this year, and it just shows in a 0-0 in a game like that, it shows we have not done anything to really help our team offensively. Which, to me, just, that falls on me. That's my bad. That's 100% my fault. We should have done a lot more offensively in that last game than what we did, and that's my fault. 100%, that falls on my shoulders. What doesn't fall on my shoulders is the fact that we played so bad in that, is the fact that we couldn't get anything going that we couldn't even keep the ball. That doesn't fall on my shoulders. That's a lot left over from the guy before me. It's the fact that once we did get up going forward, we couldn't create a finishing product. That's my fault, because after seeing that game, I see what we did wrong, and it's being fixed right now. It's being fixed by Merrick coming into the first team, and along with him will be a rival of will be the departure of Cousins, and I forget who the other guy is, but Jackson will be coming in for Cousins, because Cousins got muscled off the ball way too easily in that last game, and I feel that led to a lot of bad situations for us. And if I need to get it, this is another one of those things. I will admit, like I said, it falls all on me how bad we were in once we got on the attack, and the fact that we couldn't finish. But the fact that we only had 2 shots on target should be extremely embarrassing. Right now, I do have my B team made now. This will be the last thing you guys will see, and you can't. And this is a competition I'm not taking serious, because I don't think it's Capital One Cup. It's not as important as FA Cup. If we're doing good in the league, I might take that one a little bit more serious than this one. But we do go through on penalties. Penalties. That shows how bad we really played. And so if you guys ask me right now, where do I see us finishing? I'm hoping for a playoff spot, and I feel that's ambitious. I feel us finishing top, I think it's what, 6, is ambitious. That's very ambitious. But we could possibly do it if players start playing up to their true potential. Now that will be a hard thing to. That is going to be a hard thing to get players to play up to where they should. Is give a contract offer to Pancheco. I think that's how you pronounce it. I will be giving him the contract offer. Hopefully he accepts it soon, because right now we need a new striker. And until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.